The couple put their sleeping daughter into the oven. The daughter woke up and screamed as they grabbed her tightly. They taped her mouth shut. Her hands were caught. The parents showed no signs of stopping. They taped the oven shut and turned it on. Just in time, Emily barged in. She rescued the girl, who was almost burned alive. The police officers came with her, subdued the father. As the mother saw her daughter narrowly escaping, she grabbed a sharp knife and thrust it towards her daughter. At the critical moment, the police intervened, stopping everything. The parents, sitting paralyzed on the ground, coldly watched their crying daughter. A few days ago, social worker Emily took on case number 39. Her task was to alleviate a cold and repressive family dynamic. She arrived at this gloomy house, where the parents coldly stared at Emily, sending shivers down her spine. Seated beside them was their daughter, Lily, looking pitifully at Emily, as if pleading for help. Emily suspected that Lily was being abused by her parents, but without evidence, she could only maintain contact with Lily, keeping a watchful eye. That evening, Emily received a call from Lily. She urgently pleaded for Emily to come and rescue her. Emily sensed something was terribly wrong and quickly drove to Lily's house. There, she witnessed the scene described earlier. Before long, Lily's parents were declared mentally ill and were admitted to a psychiatric hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, Lily was left all alone, pleading with Emily to take her in, promising to be obedient and well-behaved. Soft-hearted Emily agreed and brought Lily home, determined to give this helpless girl a happy and fulfilling life. On that day, Emily's therapy group experienced a tragic incident. A boy killed his own parents. Recollecting the events of that night, after Lily made a phone call to him, he uncontrollably grabbed an iron rod and killed his sleeping parents. But when Emily questioned Lily about it, she would only wear an innocent face, claiming she didn't do anything. However, all the evidence from that night pointed to Lily making that phone call. Emily had no choice but to have her boyfriend provide psychological counseling to Lily. But throughout the entire process, Lily refused to cooperate. In the end, Emily's boyfriend asked Lily what she was afraid of, but instead of answering, she asked him to go first. After learning that her boyfriend was most afraid of bees, Lily promptly responded, "Everybody has fears. What scares you?" May, Emily's boyfriend, walked up to Emily uneasily and told her that Lily was truly frightening. After receiving a phone call, the man suddenly felt his ear itching. He went to the bathroom and used a cotton swab to clean his ear. To his astonishment, he pulled out a bee from his ear. Overcoming his fear, he flushed the bee down the toilet. But then, bees started emerging from his ears, nose, and even his body non-stop. In his attempt to evade the bees, he accidentally fell and died. However, there was no trace of the bees in the bathroom. Emily's boyfriend met an untimely demise, leaving Emily in inconsolable grief at the funeral. Lily held her hand, offering comfort, but Emily silently withdrew her hand. On the way back home, Emily noticed Lily swing her legs, which was a sign of happiness. She recalled the conversation she had with her boyfriend before his death, expressing his concerns about Lily being a terrifying little girl. Combined with a previous incident involving the boy, Emily couldn't help but start doubting Lily. Emily went to find Lily's father, but as soon as he saw her, he immediately asked if someone had died. Then he said that Lily was the embodiment of a demon, adept at exploiting people's fears. He revealed that it was Lily who caused the deaths of his family members. She enjoyed being in the company of easily manipulated people, and that's why she targeted Emily. Emily went to Lily's home. She entered her parents' room and noticed a crucifix on the wall, a Bible on the table, and 3 large locks on the door. It appeared as if they were meant to keep someone out. Could it be Lily? Emily felt frightened and considered getting up custody of Lily, but the process would take time. During the time, she had to pretend to be friendly towards Lily. When she returned to her room, she put 3 large locks to the door like Lily's parents. However, a nail rolled outside, and when Emily reached out to grab it, she saw Lily standing at the doorway. Without a smile, bidding her goodnight, Emily quickly locked the door and barricaded herself in the room. She lived in constant fear, suffering from severe anxiety and breakdowns. She even avoided going home after work. Lily called the office, complaining to Emily, "You shouldn't have left me alone at home." Emily quickly hung up the phone, but when she looked up, her coworkers had vanished. The phone she just put down was also nowhere to be found. She knew it was Lily's doing. Helpless, she returned home. She went straight to her room, ignoring Lily's greetings. Late at night, Lily desperately knocked on the door from outside. Emily opened the door, holding a chisel, only to find nobody there. There was a noise coming from the wardrobe, and when she opened the door, a ghostly face popped out. Emily braved the pouring rain and ran frantically, taking shelter inside a bus. The driver told her, "Nobody is chasing you." She had no choice but to hide in her own car. But there, Lily was sitting in the back seat. Lily revealed her true form, promising not to harm Emily as long as she obediently followed her every demand. Emily, crying, reluctantly agreed. The next day, a colleague informed Emily that a family was willing to adopt Lily, but it meant that another family would suffer greatly. Emily sought help from Lily's father, who told her that the only way to end it all was to kill Lily. He advised her to strike when Lily was asleep, but Lily hardly slept. The first time she slept was the day Emily barged in. This time, Lily became aware that Emily had visited her father, and she warned Emily that those who pretended to obey her would not have a good outcome. Meanwhile, Lily's parents started experiencing hallucinations and tragically died in accidents one after another. Emily's police friend, who had been assisting her, encountered the most feared hunting dog in Lily's created hallucination, and consumed by fear, he took his own life. Upon learning about her friend's death, Emily went outside and smashed the television, demanding that Lily leave her house. Being enraged, Lily revealed her true form, which turned out to be a man.
Don't yell at me!
Emily took refuge in her room, barricading the door with a bed. Outside the door, Lily's voice transformed into that of a sweet little girl, urging Emily to open the door quickly. Seeing the door being forcefully opened, Emily hid under the bed. Lily slowly approached, crawling on the floor, insisting that Emily come out, or else she would come in and grab her. Emily asked Lily what she really wanted to do. Lily put on an innocent appearance. She just wanted to be loved. That's all. Emily took care of her with gentleness and compassion. She put sleeping pills in Lily's water. After she fell asleep, Emily poured gasoline in the house. Then she lit a fire. Now Lily won't be able to escape. Right. After a while, firefighters came to inquire about the situation. Emily saw Lily, completely unharmed. Among the crowd, she instantly felt dizzy and disoriented. With Lily in the car, she pressed the accelerator forcefully and drove to a deserted place. Lily created illusions that recreated the scene of Emily's mother's fatal car accident, trying to drive Emily to the point of losing her sanity. Emily ultimately overcame her fear. She drove the car into the sea and pressed Lily's head underwater. Then she opened the car door and escaped. As the car sank to the bottom of the sea, Lily went down with it. Emily swam to the shore. She finally rid herself of this demon, finally conquering her fear.